Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Hey there, sinners and saints. It's your favorite Bible-bashing duo from Sacrilegious Discourse, and we need your help.
That's right, folks. We're raising funds for some heavenly equipment and a studio that doesn't sound like it's in the depths of hell.
Our current setup, let's just say it's more apocalypse than audiophile.
So if you want to hear us dissect the Bible without the background noise of demonic squirrels, chip in a few bucks.
We're aiming for $5,000 to upgrade our audio and build a studio worthy of blasphemous banter.
Donate today and help us spread the good word of atheism.
You can find a link right on our homepage, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Every dollar counts.
Even if it's from your collection plate. Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys.
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it.
Hey wife, did you know that Anchor is sponsoring our show?
Really? Don't we use Anchor to distribute our podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts?
Yeah, and we are on just about every other platform available as well, thanks to them.
Why do we use Anchor as our podcasting service?
Well, they make editing and distributing our show a breeze.
What if one of our listeners wants to start their own podcast?
Then they should head over to anchor.fm or download the app to get started.
Awesome! You guys should go do that right now! Husband!
Wife!
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
I remember that Saul chased David to a mountain, then turned around because they were getting attacked back at home.
By the Philistines.
By the Philistines, that's right.
Do you remember what David's great rock was called?
Was it the Great Rock?
Of escape.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I got part of it. I mean, I got 2 of the 3 words.
Well, I mean, it was the Great Rock,
2 of the 4 words.
It was called the Rock of Escape.
Right.
Not the Great Rock.
Oh, shit. Well, I suck then.
So,
but it was a rock of something.
The Rock of Ages.
We did that last time.
I know. So that's what happened.
It was a pretty short chapter, so.
Yeah.
And that was what, chapter?
1 Samuel chapter 23. So we're about to read 1 Samuel chapter 24.
All right, let's go do this.
Okie dokie. Okay, 1 Samuel chapter 24.
Okay.
David spares Saul at Engedi.
David spares Saul?
Yeah.
Oh, so David's like, fuck this running shit. I'm going to go
get ya.
I'm going to go get him. But then I'm going to spare him, apparently.
Do you know who Engedi's is?
Yeah.
She's that photographer that...
That's what I thought.
Did those flower baby pictures.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not... He's not sparing Saul at the Engedi's photographs. He's sparing Saul at the Engedi.
Right, which has nothing to do with Engedi.
Well, Engedi's.
Yeah.
That's what it made me think of.
Some similar letters in there.
Look, sometimes things spark something else in my brain, and that's what happens, and then I spit it out.
Sure.
And that's what the people want to hear.
That's what they want to hear.
That's what they want to hear.
Random bullshit tied together.
That's all this podcast is random bullshit tied together. The fuck? Okay, after Saul returned from fighting the Philistines, he was told that David had gone into the wilderness of Engedi.
Okay.
So Saul chose 3,000 elite troops from all Israel and went to search for David and his men near the rocks of the wild goats.
The rocks of the wild goats. I bet they named them because there was wild goats near those rocks.
Well, it's not an all capitalized thing. Like, it's not the official, the rocks of the wild goats.
Oh, okay.
It's just, near some rocks where some wild goats were.
Oh, okay.
Is all they mean.
Fair enough.
Yeah. At the place where the road passes some sheepfolds, Saul went into a cave to relieve himself.
To take a piss?
He peed in a cave. He couldn't.
They're literally, the Bible's covering Saul taking a piss in a cave.
Well, it explains why he went into the cave.
Okay.
He didn't just go into, I wonder what's in this cave.
Sure.
He went in with a specific pee purpose.
Got it. Okay.
But as it happened, David and his men were hiding farther back in that very cave.
Oh, damn.
Now's your opportunity, David's men whispered to him. Today the Lord is telling you, I will certainly put your enemy into your power to do with as you wish.
Huh.
So David crept forward and cut off a piece of the hem of Saul's robe.
Wow.
But then David's conscience began bothering him because he had cut Saul's robe.
It bothered him because he cut his fucking robe?
Yeah. He said to his men, the Lord forbid that I should do this to my Lord the king. I shouldn't attack the Lord's anointed one, for the Lord himself has chosen him.
The Lord himself told you to attack him.
No, the
wait,
guys
no, that's not true.
said that the Lord said that.
That's not true.
The guys are saying, surely if he's here pissing, he's all by himself, there's nobody around him, he's easy pickings.
Right.
Surely that is the Lord telling us, get him.
Got it. Okay.
And David's like, I don't think it works that way.
Okay. All right.
So David restrained his men and did not let them kill the pissing Saul.
Was he drunk or something? Because how do you not notice somebody coming up with a sword and cutting a piece of fucking clothing off of you?
It was the giant's sword, so
right.
Maybe it was special magic powers.
But the giant sword makes it less fucking,
Look, I'm just putting this out there.
Likely that they didn't see it.
You know what? Pickpockets get away with an awful lot that supposedly you would never feel them pick in your pocket.
No,
okay?
right.
I don't know how this works, but maybe it's something similar.
I'm sure God made him extra stealthy.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
After Saul had left the cave and gone on his way, David came out and shouted after him, "My lord the king!" And when Saul looked around, David bowed low before him.
Okay.
Then he shouted to Saul, "Why do you listen to the people who say I am trying to harm you? This very day you can see with your own eyes it isn't true. For the Lord placed you at my mercy back there in the cave. Some of my men told me to kill you, but I spared you. For I said, I will never harm the king. He is the Lord's anointed one."
This has never had anything to do with him wanting to, thinking that other people, that he was going to kill him. It had to do with him being jealous of David.
Right, because he's cuckoo beans.
And now that he's one-upped him in not killing him,
once again,
he's going to be even more fucking jealous, in my opinion.
That's what I would think. "Look, my father, at what I have done. It is a piece of the hem of your robe. I cut it off, but I didn't kill you.
Yeah.
This proves that I am not trying to harm you, and that I have not sinned against you, even though you have been hunting for me to kill me. May the Lord judge between us. Perhaps the Lord will punish you for what you are trying to do to me, but I will never harm you."
Okay.
"As that old proverb says," continues David, "from evil people come evil deeds. So you can be sure I will never harm you, because, I ain't fucking evil."
I thought it was going to be the saying, even Saul prophets? What is it? Even Saul's a prophet?
Even Saul's a prophet.
Yeah.
"Who is the king of Israel trying to catch anyway? Should he spend his time chasing one who is as worthless as a dead dog or a single flea? May the Lord therefore judge which of us is right and punish the guilty one. He is my advocate, and he will rescue me from your power."
Okay.
When David had finished speaking, Saul called back, "Is that really you, my son David?" Then he began to cry.
What?
Oh my
What?
God.
He's been chasing him all over creation trying to kill him.
And he said to David, "You are a better man than I am, for you have repaid me good for evil. Yes, you have been amazingly kind to me today. For when the Lord put me in a place where you could have killed me, while I had my dick out pissing,
Yeah.
you didn't do it.
Yeah.
Who else would let his enemy get away when he had him in his power? May the Lord reward you well for the kindness you have shown me today. He's still talking.
This makes no fucking sense, though.
No, suddenly
it really doesn't.
Suddenly he's not bananas anymore.
Yeah, like I don't get it.
Okay, but he's still talking and crying. Okay,
all right, sure.
And now I realize that you are surely going to be king, and that the kingdom of Israel will flourish under your rule. Now swear to me by the Lord that when that happens, you will not kill my family and destroy my line of descendants. Like, my guy, I'm married to your fucking daughter,
Right.
and your son is my best friend / secret lover.
Sure as hell ain't killing them.
I'm not killing them, so I think you're good.
Right.
Dude.
Like, the only person that needs... you were trying to kill me for no fucking reason, really.
To the point that you threw a spear at your own son and called him a stupid son of a whore.
Yeah, you kind of, left, normal town and went somewhere else.
So the question is, will we remain normal? Yes. Yes, we will, Saul. I promise. I'll still keep not being the weirdo that you are.
So, again, so Saul's king still here.
Here.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's assuming that David's going to become king for some reason.
Right.
I don't know why exactly, because they haven't really made it clear, other than he let him live, why Saul would become king, except for that maybe we could assume that he's gaining followers as he goes along, because people are like, this guy's better than that guy.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing I can think of that might be something.
I don't really know, but I mean, didn't he have him come to dinner because he was like going to be the new king or some shit like that?
No, he wanted to keep him close because he was jealous of him.
Oh, but I thought
he was mad because he didn't show because he was going to kill him that night.
No, I know, that's when he called his son a stupid son of a whore.
Right.
But I thought that another time he was like at dinner because it was a here's the new king guy.
If that was the case, it was in the earlier story when it was a whole different story about how David became king.
Okay, well, remember, we're still in the book of Samuel, right? And where the fuck is Samuel? Who even knows, right?
Sure.
But remember when Samuel was the priesty guy, and then they made Saul king, but then Saul wasn't king, but then Saul was king, and it was like back and forth.
Saul?
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
no, not really.
Okay, well, that was way back at the beginning of the book of Samuel.
Okay.
When they had to draw lots for Saul.
Oh,
but
yeah,
why
yeah,
did they
yeah,
do that
okay.
when he was already named the king?
Right.
Maybe it's kind of like that, where he's been named as eventually sometime, but not yet. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
It's very confusing.
I don't know.
It was confusing with Saul, and now it's confusing with David.
But this is more confusing than the stuff with Saul.
No, I agree.
This is more confusing.
I'm just saying maybe it's similar confusion to that nonsense.
I think they're having trouble reconciling stories here because their stories, they're just pulling from multiple different stories that have no actual reference to each other, and they're trying to make things work.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah. No, I totally agree with you there.
But whatever.
So David promised this to Saul with an oath. This being, I promise I won't kill your kids.
Sure.
You got it.
Yeah.
Then Saul went home, but David and his men went back to their stronghold. The end.
Okay, I guess we're all good now, huh?
I'm so glad that Saul stopped there to take a pee.
Yeah, and that David didn't, kill him.
Yeah.
So I
Yay,
guess everything's
David.
good. God did them right that day. Guided them correctly. Or something.
God wasn't even involved that day.
I mean, God brought Saul to David according to his men.
I guess.
And then...
No, that's just what his men thought. That's not necessarily what actually happened.
Right, but I bet somebody would say that God was involved in that, so...
But the Bible usually points out when he's involved.
That's true.
So I'm going to say no, this was not...
But the Bible also usually makes a little bit more sense than this story, so...
Does it, though?
A little bit. Not a lot. A little bit. This is just completely, all over the fucking place.
Okay, all of these stories are like that, though. So I kind of call bullshit. They are all either really stupid, nonsensical, confusing, weird. They're just... I don't think we've read through a straightforward story that's just beginning to end without confusion or oddity.
Right.
So,
Which is weird. You would think that the Word of God could be clear.
You would think.
Concise.
Maybe if we weren't reading it with such an agenda.
Right, it's the agenda that's causing the problem.
Goddamn
right?
agendas.
Yeah.
Fucking hate agendas.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have an agenda to blow my nose, which is what I need to do right now.
So we should end the podcast then.
Yeah, that's my agenda.
Okay, well then let's end the podcast.
Okay, so we just finished 1 Samuel chapter 24, and tomorrow we'll do 1 Samuel chapter 25, and that'll be Friday.
Yep.
And so then Saturday we'll do a Q&A, and God only knows what we'll cover there, because this whole thing is bullshitty. And then Sunday is our weekly replay, and then Monday we'll be back for 1 Samuel chapter 26.
All right, well in the meantime, we will see you guys tomorrow.
Yep.
Hey wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Hey wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.